to Medical Dialogues. I'm Anshika Mishra. Here's what I bring to you from the world of medicine. Evolution of the human immune system in the post-Omicron era. It has been 4 years since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. SARS-CoV-2 has yet to be eradicated and new variants are continuously emerging. Despite the extensive immunization programs, breakthrough infection, that is infection from vaccination, by new variants are common. New research suggests that human immune responses are also changing in order to combat the never-ending emergence of the new SARS-CoV-2 variants. Specifically, it has been discovered the immune system that encountered breakthrough infection by the Omicron variant acquires enhanced immunity against future versions of the Omicron. A team of South Korean scientists led by Professor Shin Yu Chol of the Korean Virus Research Institute Center for Viral Immunology within the Institute of Basic Science announced that the memory T cells that formed during the Omicron breakthrough infection respond to subsequent strains of the virus. Emerging in the late 2021, the SARS-CoV-2 Omicron variant has drastically increased transmissibility in comparison to its predecessors, which quickly allowed it to become the dominant strain in 2022. New strains of Omicron have kept emerging ever since then, starting with the BA1 and BA2, BA4, BA5, BQ1, XBB strains, and more recently JN1 strains were among the new strains of the Omicron variant. This has led to widespread breakthrough infection despite vaccination.
Are you also aspiring to excel in medical journalism and delve into the intricacies of health and medical reporting? Explore our comprehensive course on medical and health journalism available at the Medical Dialogues Academy. Learn from industry experts who possesses in-depth knowledge and experience in this field. For further details, scan the QR code provided or access the link in the description box below.
Bacterial meningitis damages 1 in 3 children for life. 1 in 3 children who suffer from bacterial meningitis live with permanent neurological disabilities due to the infection. This is according to a new epidemiological study led by the Karolinska Institute and published in the leading medical journal JAMA Network Open. For the first time, researchers have identified the long-term health burden of bacterial meningitis. The bacterial infection can currently be cured with antibiotics, but it often leads to permanent neurological impairment. And since children are often affected, the consequences are significant. When children are affected, the whole family is affected. If a 3-year-old child has impaired cognition, a motor disability, impaired or lost vision or hearing, it has a major impact. These are lifelong disabilities that become a major burden for both the individual and society, as those affected need healthcare support for the rest of their lives, says Federico Lovino, Associate Professor in Medical Microbiology at the Department of Neuroscience, Karolinska Institute, and one of the authors of the current study. Research into the nature of memory reveals how cells that store information are stabilized over time. Think of a time when you had 2 different but similar experiences in a short period. Maybe you attended 2 holiday parties in the same week or gave 2 presentations at work. Shortly afterwards, you may find yourself confusing the two. But as time goes on, that confusion recedes and you are better able to differentiate between these experiences. New research published in the Nature Neuroscience published on January 19 reveals that this process occurs on a cellular level. Findings that are critical to the understanding and treatment of memory disorders such as Alzheimer's disease. The research focuses on engrams, which are neural cells in the brain that store memory information. Engrams are the neurons that are reactivated to support memory recall, says Dheeraj S. Roy, PhD, one of the paper's senior authors and an assistant professor in the Department of Physiology and Biophysics in the Jacob School of Medicine and Biomedical Sciences at the University at Buffalo. When engrams are disrupted, you get amnesia. In the minutes and hours that immediately follow an experience, he explains, the brain needs to consolidate the engram to store it. We wanted to know what is happening during this consolidation process, what happens between the time that an engram is formed and when you need to recall that memory later. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for more updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.